So I found out the hard way that my shoes are not slip resistant. The other day we were going to Walmart, and before we left I downed my 87 drinks. My wife was like, maybe you should use the bathroom. I'm like, oh no, I'm good. My bladder is strong, okay? She a bad bitch. She deals with me forgetting all the time, all right? She a trooper. She's like, all right, whatever. So we go to the store, walking down the aisle shopping, and we make it to the pet aisle. And the moment that I grabbed the cat litter, I knew I was in trouble. That feeling hit me harder than a whip at a sex party. I was like, oh, okay, I gotta go. This is not a drill. Babe, when we leaving? Because I gotta go to the bathroom. And she was like, I told you need to go before you left. I'm like, okay, Okay, you see what happened was, my bladder must have put in for a sick day or something. Normally the liquids take the stairs to get down, okay? She was not expecting for the Nile River to knock on her door for at least another half hour. Today they were in a rush and I gotta go. So she's like, why don't you just go use the bathroom? I'm like, ugh. Let's just try and wrap this shit up, okay? Because unfortunately, I have a germ issue, so when it comes to public bathrooms, ain't my favorite place. I know a lot of people don't like public bathrooms, and on top of that, I got a little bit of stage fright, all right? Because once I hit a certain age, now, every time I go into the bathroom, it's a surprise, all right? I don't know what's gonna happen in there. It could be 1, 2, 3, or all the above. I'm just as shocked as the next person. So I don't want anyone listening to my trombone solo in there. I also don't want to be listening to Samantha, the 3rd grade teacher, squeezing out a submarine into uncharted waters. Sorry, just not for me. So I'm like, you know what? I'll hold it for a little longer. Got this. We get a couple aisles over and I start looking like a dad in the club. I'm like, every once in a while I throw in a shimmy. I'm like, okay. And I was doing good for a minute. So we pass the milk and I start looking like I'm trying to audition to be a backup dancer in one of Usher's videos. I'm like, keeping the knees together. Keeping the knees together. People are walking by, they're stopping, they're throwing change at me. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. I can't pick it up though. So we get a couple aisles over and I started to fear for my body. I think my bladder might explode. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Gotta go. Breaking all the rules. So as I'm walking, I'm looking like I'm trying to rollerblade with no skates on. I'm like, keeping my knees together with jolts in between like I'm being struck by lightning. So it looks like this. I'll be like, ugh. Oh. So I could see the bathroom, so I just full on start running. At any moment, there could be a cleanup on aisle something, because I don't know what's about to happen. So I get over to the bathroom, and you would not fucking believe it. The lady's cleaning it. Yeah, she's cleaning it. Apparently 2 little crotch goblins decided that they were gonna maul some bathroom stalls, and she had to clean it all up. They pissed shit and stuff everywhere, touching the toilet paper. I don't know what happened, but she said it was gonna be a minute. The floors were drying. I said, well, can I please use the stall that wasn't attacked by a baby cub? She was like, please, I'm cleaning. Hold on, 5 minutes. And I saw her name tag, it was Catalina. I'm surprised I could read it. So I'm like, okay, Catalina, well, you about to clean up out here after, cause shit's about to go down. So I'm standing there like this, looking like I escaped from a hospital, and I get the sudden thought like, oh my God, I'm gonna go in the men's room. Duh, women try to kick me out of the bathroom all the time, so I'll fit right in. So I go to start turning into the men's room, and all of a sudden some guy and 2 little boys walk in, and I'm like, fuck you. I didn't feel comfortable walking in there with some little boys. I don't know, I know it's just weird, but So I'm like, okay, fuck this. Leaning against the wall, rocking, calling my wife. I'm like, listen, I need you to come up here. I need the goddamn keys. I'm gonna go get a water bottle because I gotta go. She's like, I'll be up there in a minute, all right? Just calm down. I'm about to go check out. I'm like, oh my God, please hurry. So I get off the phone and I'm just like, and all of a sudden Catalina comes out and she goes, good, just be careful. Floors, very wet. Yes, ma'am, lady, sir. And I start running into the bathroom. I run into that stall, and as I'm trying to get my pants down, I can't even stop it. It just starts going. But multiple things happen in that moment. For one, I realized that my sneakers were not skid resistant. Number 2, Catalina was 100% right. Those floors were slippery as shit. And number 3, I just pissed all over myself. Yeah, when I went to go and sit and pee, I slid, and I think I broke my ass cheek because I sat partially on the seat and it just got everywhere, mainly on my pants, also a little in the toilet and on the floor, maybe my shoes. I think it reached my socks, but it was embarrassing, okay? And the only thing I could do in that moment was say, holy shit! And instantly, Catalina comes walking back on in. She goes, you okay? I said, yes, I'm great. I just saved a ton of money on my car insurance and wow. She goes, oh, very nice. Okay, you be careful. Floor's wet. Yes, bitch, I know. You proved that to be accurate. I realized you weren't lying. God damn it, Catalina. So now I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to pull my pants up. They are soaked. And for 5 seconds, they are warm like a hug. And out of nowhere, ice cold. I'm like, trying to get them up. And I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I start taking toilet paper with my shoe and I'm trying to clean up the mess because this is this tiny little cubicle. Little pieces of toilet paper are ripping all over the place. And I get to the point where I'm just like, this is the best. I'm gonna get it. Catalina's already gonna kill me. So I call my wife, and at this point, I am all over the place. So I can't even get my words together. So I'm just like, babe, need help. Catalina was right. Wet floors, sneakers, pee everywhere. I think I broke my ass. She was like, what? I was like, get something now. I peed everywhere. I need something to cover myself up. So my wife is online at the moment. She did the first thing she could think of. She bought 2 shopping bags. You know how they got the shopping bags now? No more plastic? Yeah. She bought 2 of them and brought them in there for me to wrap around to get out. So now I'm walking out of the stall with 2 giant blue Walmart bags tied around my body, even though you could see it on my legs still. And I'm scooting out. Catalina's standing there with the goddamn mop, so she knows what happened. So as I'm walking past her, I couldn't even look at her. I was like, obviously I had to help with groceries, with wet pants, sit in the car on 2 Walmart bags that I had to throw out after. All because my ADHD decided that I wanted to drink 89 drinks and not use the bathroom. It was in my socks. You know what it feels like to have pee in your socks? I'm a grown adult. I peed all over myself. How was your day?